Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are watching Indie World Showcase April 14th, 2021 for Nintendo Switch. Let's take a look. We're about 5-10 minutes late, but better late than never.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Indie World. My name's Ted.
And I'm Elise, and we're here to check out a fresh selection of indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch
I think they said this
There are
event
lots
was
of great
like
games out there,
20 minutes,
and we're here to help
least.
you find your next favorites. So let's get started.
Hey, it's me, Alex. I'm okay. I met this girl, this boy, loser, at the diner, at the gas station, in the mountains. They were hitchhiking, driving. They were escaping to the border. Looking for someone called Zoe,
It's like
John, Jared,
like a Life is Strange.
Sonia. I'm running from the police. I'm running from some
Kind
bad
of
guys.
aesthetic.
They helped me, played games with me. They stole my money. And they made me realize that I have to come back home. I have to make my own way to help the brigades. Where am I? Road 13, Road 42, Road 67, Road 96.
Hey, ici DigixArt, studio indé du sud de la France. On est heureux de vous annoncer que notre nouveau jeu sortira sur Nintendo Switch.
Road 96 est un jeu narratif et procédural inspiré par les road movies des années 90. C'était un super défi de vous raconter une histoire en commençant par n'importe quel morceau et on est très content de la forme que ça a pris.
On a mis tout ce qu'on aime dans les road trips, des émotions fortes, des surprises à chaque tournant. Ce jeu, c'est des souvenirs de voyage qu'on a créés juste pour vous.
Où on vous emmène,
I feel like
personne
this
ne le
is
sait,
like
car votre chemin vous appartient.
perfect game,
On
the
espère
perfect
que ce premier
setting
aperçu
for
de Road
a
96 vous plaira.
multiplayer roleplay.
I'm
Why-
excited
why
to see
hasn't
where
anyone,
these
like,
roads
made
lead in this procedural story-driven
role-playing
game from
game?
DigixArt.
I feel like it's
Take on the roles of different teenagers
in this
and
setting,
hit the open
right?
road for a path to freedom.
Imagine you're
On
hitchhiking
this
and you
perilous
see people
trip,
driving
you'll
around
meet
and then you just
characters
like
from
you
all
can
walks of
interact with
life
them.
and learn their intertwining stories. Some folks may help you out, others might impede your journey. With thousands of potential paths to take, the decisions you make, both big and small, can
I'm just
drastically
looking at like,
alter your
you know,
experience.
Grand Theft
What
Auto
happens if you take the bus?
being so popular on Twitch and YouTube,
Or call
just
a taxi.
roleplay in general. Like, let's,
In the
if you're a
end,
game
all
developer,
roads
why
have to lead
not
somewhere.
create like an open world game like this,
There are many roads.
but roleplay
Which one will you take?
with an emphasis on role-playing
Road
elements?
96 drives onto Nintendo Switch later this year.
I don't think you can have it on Nintendo Switch though.
Hi, I'm
but
Yield. I go by
you know what
Aerial
I mean.
Knight Online.
It's
I'm
a
the
great
creator
idea.
and developer of Aerial Knights Never Yield, a narrative runner that captures the spirit of classic games in the genre, but with a few new features and a lot of style.
Aerial
I created
runner.
this game in Detroit to make space for myself in the game industry, which previously refused to make space for me. And with the help of some of my amazing friends, we created something that represents much more.
It's pretty
I'm
interesting.
proud to announce that Aerial Knights Never
it feels
Yield
like
will be coming to Nintendo Switch. which
Nintendo is
means
embracing
you can free run your way to
more
victory
kind
to
of
the
wild
beat of a dope
ideas from
soundtrack
just like
at home or on the go.
independent game developers.
Please enjoy this look at Aerial Knights Never Yield.
And that used to be like, back in the day, it used to be like PlayStation that would be championing like these type of games. You don't see this anymore. All you see from PlayStation is like AAA titles, action adventure, over the shoulder, deep narrative driven games, which is like, those are fantastic, but I would love to kind of like bring back that spirit of like PlayStation Network indie game titles. So I'm glad Nintendo is embracing
Bringing it back in full effect to the
this
next.
new
Running
age
with the rest,
of
never missing a
developers.
step. From the east to the west, I stay fresh, I finesse, I progress with no stress.
Oh,
In
sick.
and out the city, I get busy, they can't get me, I can't be stopped. I'm on top 100%, I'm giving it all I got. It's on lock, I'm gon' rock. Let's roll, they know, rain, snow, nothing gonna get in the way, I just go. Just go.
I gotta say, this definitely isn't your typical runner. A 3D side-scroller with parkour action set in a futuristic Tokyo-style Detroit? Sign me up.
Tokyo style
Run,
Detroit.
jump, slide, and dash through the city as the protagonist Wally to save what's left of the future. And you'll no doubt be head bopping to the amazing soundtrack by Detroit artist Daniel Wilkins, with vocals from artists around the world.
Cool.
Aerial Knights Never Yield slides onto Nintendo Switch May 19th. A demo will be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Perfect. That's what every developer should shoot for.
Annapurna Interactive,
Nice
publisher
short
of Florence and What Remains
and
of
sweet
Edith Finch,
demo.
have a couple more artistic gems headed to Nintendo Switch. Let's take a look.
Huh.
Jack, everybody thinks you're me.
We have to face the facts here. We
Annapurna.
aren't ever gonna be the same again.
Their entangled stories.
Why are you only speaking to me and not the others?
I've bent over backwards trying to keep this family together, but what can I do with this?
One. This incredible.
Dad! You've been playing.
You're doing anything.
Last
This is the
stop.
next frontier. Now show them what you're made of.
Cool. Cool. Another Annapurna
How
joint.
do you know what to keep
Hindsight.
and what to get rid of?
It's beautiful.
There's some things that I can't let go. They transport me to the past, to distant memories, and dreams that cascade into one another. Before I know it, I'm pulled back to the present. Standing here, alone.
Hindsight.
Last Stop arrives on Nintendo Switch July 2021. Hindsight comes to Nintendo Switch later this year.
Oh, wait. It
On
was.
behalf of everyone here at Roll7, I'm
Oh,
stoked
okay.
to announce our next title. Our new game is a vibrant action platformer taking you on a journey across the island of Radland on a quest to meet the legendary skate gods. Skateboarding is a sport and an art form with so much space for creativity and expression, and that's something we really wanted to capture in our new game. We're embracing the weird, wonderful and diverse sides of skateboarding in a game that's all about going on a road trip with your friends, finding crazy spots, and of course, skating everything in sight. The team have put a lot of love into this project, and we're really excited to share it with you. So without further ado, here's a look at OlliOlli World.
Oh, shit.
The latest title
I
in the
knew.
OlliOlli series from Roll7 is just off the rails. Tear up the streets of Radland and search for the mystical skate gods on your quest for Nirvana.
I
in this
remember
slick
OlliOlli.
action platformer.
I knew.
The
I saw the
developers have created a silky smooth
skateboard or
gameplay
snowboard behind him.
experience with super tight controls
It's an
and
OlliOlli.
level design that flows with your combos. There are so many tricks to master that even a legendary skater would tremble.
There's no need to aim for precision all the time, though. Down for a more chilled out experience? Explore multiple paths through the game's levels. Along the way, you'll get to meet colorful characters, take on quirky side quests, and discover all the hidden
Slosh-tar.
secrets of this
Hee-hee
weird
hopper.
and gorgeous skating utopia.
Cool. It's like a runner, but you can kind of,
Ride
choose
through
your path.
Radland in OlliOlli World, launching on Nintendo Switch this winter.
That looks sick.
Hallo, ich bin Anselm Püter von Studio Seufz aus Deutschland. Vor etwa 9 Jahren kam ich beim Wandern an eine Höhle, die mit einer alten Sage verknüpft ist. Ein alter König legte sich angeblich dort zur Ruhe und bat seinen Diener, ihn aufzuwecken, sobald die Zeit gekommen ist. Ich fand diese Geschichte so faszinierend, dass ich unbedingt ein Videospiel davon machen wollte, wo man 400 Tage lang auf dieses Erwachen warten muss.
You have to wait 400
Und
days.
einige Jahre lang war dieses Spiel mein Herzensprojekt, weil ich herausfinden wollte, wie man Zeit als Spielmechanik verwenden kann, um diese Geschichte zu erzählen. Ich hoffe, ihr werdet alle Spaß haben, jetzt The Longing auf der Nintendo Switch zu spielen.
Oh, this game. You actually... I wonder if you can... Your task is to wait 400 days, literally. Here's the thing. What if you're, what if your Switch, kapoots after 400 days? Before 400 days. Or is it? No, it doesn't look sped up. Look, you got minutes, you got seconds, you got out.
This hand-drawn art style, I've never seen anything like it. And wow, 400 days in real time?
That's what I said.
You don't actually have to play this adventure game to see how it ends, but that doesn't mean you should leave this little guy all alone. This is a shade, the last servant of a king who once ruled an underground kingdom. Explore dark caves, complete time-based puzzles, and collect items as you long for him to awaken. The longing comes to Nintendo Switch later today.
It's kind of like that game,
What's our next game?
It's not like Nobi Boy, but it's the game that was similar, right? Back on PlayStation days?
The game is actually called There Is No Game. It's a point-and-click comedy adventure filled with riddles
parts
and
of the game would
puzzles. There's a
unlock
broader
over time
story
based
here
on
in this
player
non-game as well.
interaction.
Let's not ruin the fun, though. Just know this. If you're looking for something different, something
Forgot what it's called.
experimental that's full of surprises,
There is
then
no
look
game.
no further.
There Is No Game, Wrong Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, if
later
you add
today.
that wrong dimension, I can see it popping up in the Google
Hi,
SEO
this
charts.
is JF from Tribute Games.
And I'm Cyril from Dotemu.
Today
Organic
we're very
results.
excited to announce Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge for Nintendo Switch system.
This game is a side-scrolling beat 'em up. We took direct inspiration from the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games like Turtles in Time. We're using the classic and famous 87 design with colorful pixel art.
We are really happy to have the game coming to Nintendo Switch. As the platform
I kind of like that.
features
They kind of like
the
zoom
project
up
perfect.
to see who's
We hope
talking
you like this
and
trailer
zoom
as
out.
much
That's
as
not
we do.
bad. I like that.
See you in Dimension X.
I think they're gonna. This is the same trailer as before, right? Wait, actually, I think it's new. It's new music. Dude, this brings me back to like Super NES. Super NES days, or maybe before that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did we just flash back to the 80s?
Even better, this is a new game that proudly celebrates its roots. The game is reminiscent of classic arcade beat-em-ups, and it's got a blend of retro and modern visuals. This side-scroller reunites our four favorite turtles as they kick some serious shell. Dive into this bodacious game.
I'm blocking
developed by
Mike's,
Tribute
Michelangelo's
Games and published by
health bar
Dotemu.
right here.
We also published Streets of Rage 4 and Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap.
Oh shit!
Cowabunga. Teenage
Streets of
Mutant
Rage
Ninja
4
Turtles
devs. Was this
Shredder's
Dotemu?
Revenge
Yeah,
comes to
Dotemu.
Nintendo Switch
Dotemu.
later this year.
Very cool.
Cris Tales from Colombian developers Dreams Incorporated.
Bro, this has
and
been in
Sick
development
draws
for like
inspiration from
years.
classic
I've seen
and
it
modern
so many
JRPGs.
times on like
What especially
Steam
stands
festivals,
out about it is the time-traveling
Steam game
aspect of
festivals.
gameplay. You can shift time during combat, which can have a variety of effects, like making enemies younger and thus easier to defeat.
While exploring this handcrafted, dark fairy tale world, you'll recruit a
Everything's
diverse cast of
handcrafted.
allies and
Isn't
discover
everything
new realms,
handcrafted
such as the
when it comes to
shiny
video
kingdom
games?
of Crystallis.
Besides,
Can you
like,
stop the Empress from destroying the
you know,
world?
automatic,
Cris Tales lands
even
on
like
Nintendo
auto-generated
Switch, July
things
20th.
are still handcrafted.
Showcasing a stylized Japanese aesthetic,
GetsuFumaDen.
GetsuFumaDen delivers a dynamic hack-and-slash roguelite experience filled with perilous dungeons, fierce boss battles, and intense skill-based combat.
Delve into the depths of the
Looks like,
underworld while mastering a diverse range of weapons and otherworldly powers to drive back
Dude, I
the
don't have-
dark forces dwelling within. GetsuFumaDen, Undying
Konami,
Moon,
though.
comes to Nintendo Switch next year.
I don't think that's gonna.
Soy
That
Guille
doesn't
del
roll
Lienzo,
off the
el
tongue.
estudio
It's
mexicano
Fumaden.
detrás de Aztech Forgotten Gods. Hoy estamos súper emocionados de compartir con ustedes por fin nuestro siguiente proyecto. Un juego de acción-aventura inspirado en una de las culturas más hermosas del planeta. Aztech Forgotten Gods combina una historia profunda con un universo fascinante y lleno de acción. En Lienzo, estamos muy orgullosos de poder compartir un poquito de México con jugadores en todo el mundo. Esperemos que les guste.
Uncover mysteries of the past. Huh. Kind of looks like, not Risk of Rain 2. It looks like a freaking...
If you're looking for a grand adventure, look no further than Aztech Forgotten Gods. It tells the story of Ashley, a courageous woman who battles colossal
Dude, she has like a freaking god hand.
Aztec mythology and futuristic technology front and center.
Holy,
As Ashley,
look at that.
you'll gain powerful arm upgrades, traverse different areas within a modern Mesoamerican metropolis, and encounter all sorts of characters to uncover ancient secrets. However, sometimes the truth is best left forgotten. Aztech Forgotten Gods soars onto the Nintendo Switch system fall 2021.
That looks like a banger. That looks good.
안녕하세요. 사우스포 게임즈 대표 박상우입니다. 스컬 더 히어로 슬레이어는 로그 요소가 가미된 액션 플랫포머 게임입니다. 저희 스튜디오는 대한민국 전남대학교에 있는 게임 개발 동아리에서 탄생하였습니다. 어릴 적부터 액션 플랫포머 게임에 빠져 살았던 꿈 많은 청년들은 대학교 동아리에서 만나 팀을 이루었고 여러 시행착오 끝에 스컬을 완성했습니다.
Too serious.
세상을 구하기 위해 수많은 몬스터와 마음을 무찌르는 용사와 같은 판타지 클리셰도 재밌지만 그 반대는 어떨까요?
It's a fantastic game, though.
불멸의 최악체 몬스터.
It just doesn't get. It's not as popular. It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Wait, so I guess it's been out on like multiple consoles, but I think it's now
Skul the Hero Slayer
coming out on Switch.
Is a 2D fast-action roguelite where you take on an entire army to rescue your king. And the best part, to progress in the game, you'll need to swap abilities, which is done by swapping heads.
With 90 playable characters, I mean heads, each with their own special abilities, plus numerous items and upgrades, there are certainly
like,
enough
Mega Man.
possibilities here to make your head spin.
So get ahead, literally, in Skul the Hero Slayer, launching on Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
These jokes.
We're
killing
nearing
me.
the end of today's showcase. Before we go, there are several more indie games we'd like to show you.
Subnautica.
Please,
That's the best game of the show. Come on. Subnautica? What? Oh, that game. Wait, this is just like Art of Rally. Looks pretty decent. I think the art style translates well to the Switch. Kiwi. It's like a puzzle game. Labyrinth City. Oh, kind of looks like finding Where's Waldo. Okay. Weaving Tides by Crytivo. Huh. Looks like a shooter. House of the Dead remake. Oh, it's that shoot 'em up game. What the heck? Ender Lilies. Yeah, this is basically like Hollow Knight. Beasts of Maravilla Island. Take pictures. Fez, look at the. Oh, it's out today. Shit. This game has so many kind of. Oh.
Ready to start your next indie adventure on Nintendo Switch? Head on over to Nintendo eShop
This is a
or
sale.
Nintendo.com for our Indie World sale. Available later today.
Woo! That's all for today's Indie World Showcase.
Wait, no
We hope you're
Subnautica?
looking forward to these games.
On behalf of everyone at Nintendo, we'd like to thank our talented community of partners and developers.
I guess it really wasn't gameplay. It was more like live action
and thank you
trailer for Subnautica Below Zero.
Amazing fans for tuning in.
I like that. Where's Waldo
with
kind
all
of
the latest news from Indie World
game.
Please be sure to follow our
pretty
official
cool.
Twitter account at Indie World NA. Until next time,
Happy gaming.
We spoke too soon. We
Subnautica.
actually have one more game to show you.
Subnautica!
Welcome.
What the
We're gonna have a little fun tonight, folks.
Residents of Covina have reported strange interruptions in their radio broadcasts over the road.
1-1, I need visual confirmation of the clouds above Edwards Island. Over.
Riley, come in, Riley. Can you hear me? Riley? Riley, are you there?
OxenFree lost signal? I swear I have this game, the original game, on like Steam or Epic Games Store. What the heck? How do you like... How do they choose like what ends up at the end? Do you like... I don't know. It's like, okay, guys, this is going to be the last game we're going to show. It's going to be the just one more thing type of deal. Like Subnautica right there would have been perfect, but they held back. Cool. So that was our look at Indie World Showcase for April 14th, 2021. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. We're out. Thank you. Peace.